The camera never lies, and for sitting General Luna Mayor and wannabe Congressman Matt Erwin Florido, he has a unique and uninviolable distinction among all candidates seeking to win in the 2025 midterm polls. The first to be disqualified by the poll body for transgressing its most sacred pre-election day law, vote buying. Our Luisa Erispe fills us in with more details on Florido being caught in flagrante delicto in this report.
The Commission on Elections First Division has officially disqualified a candidate for alleged vote buying this 2025 midterm elections. Based on the resolution, the candidate is Matt Erwin Florido, an incumbent mayor from General Luna and a congressional candidate in Quezon Province. Florido is the first candidate who was disqualified after being caught in the act distributing money amounting to 2,000 pesos.
Napatunayan ng Comelec Division na talagang may sufficient basis na i-disqualify ang naturang kandidato for violating yung ating Omnibus Election Code, ang ating existing resolution sa issue ng pamimili ng boto. Hindi lamang nagpakain kung hindi namigay ng tig 1,000 piso.
Though the disqualification is still on division level, Comelec said this is a proof that they will be resolving disqualification cases before the election day, and those with substantial evidence may not be proclaimed even if they win as long as it's tagged with vote buying. Meanwhile, the main office of the poll body received several disqualification cases today with regards to vote buying. First is against a congressional candidate from Aklan who allegedly held a payout.
Payout kasi talaga yung sabi. So, yung nagtaka lang din naman kami bakit nagkandak ng payout, which is sa bahay ng staff niya with 2 DSWD.
Another petition is against a whole slate in Masbate City, which allegedly used emergency text alerts to announce their candidacies. Aside from today's petition, the Comelec earlier released a show cause order against these candidates for the same incident.
Pinalabas nila doon sa warning, no? Sa warning na instead of emergency, ang nakalagay doon ay yung candidacy.
And lastly, a disqualification case was also filed against another congressional candidate from Malabon City who is believed to have distributed brown bags with bread and money inside.
They gave to the respective participant a brown bag containing 2 pieces of 100 peso bill and a bread. So that will constitute a violation of the provision of the Omnibus Election Code. So in this petition, we seek for a declaration that they committed an offense, and together with that is a disqualification.
As of now, such candidates have yet to comment on the petitions. But for Chairman George Erwin Garcia, he acknowledged that petitions will continue pouring into their office until Election Day on May 12.
Dadami pa po yan. Habang papalapit ang eleksyon, madami nagba-violate. Habang papalapit ang eleksyon, madaming makukulit. Habang papalapit ang eleksyon, mas lalong madami pong nagkukumit ng vote buying at paglabag sa ating pong mga patakaran. And therefore, asahan nyo, hindi lang madodoble, matitriple, or quadruple times pa ang mga mapapal na disqualification sa atin.
The poll body then calls on candidates to play fairly, especially in light of a party list nominee who was recently shot to death in Sampaloc, Manila. The party list is now offering a 1 million peso reward for anyone who has evidence linking the suspect to the killing.
We are offering a reward. We could raise 1 million if you give us good evidence and give it to the law to the government and the law enforcement in charge of the investigation.
Comelec condemns the incident.
Hindi kinakailangang bala ang ating pinapanaig dito sa demokrasya, dapat balota. So ako po naduduwagan sa mga taong gumagamit ng karahasan para lamang makuha nila ang simpatsya o ang atensyon ng sambayanan. Irespeto sana natin ang buhay. Hindi po dapat may nagbubuwis ng buhay ng kawalang kapararakan sa isang halalan.
The Philippine National Police has yet to declare the incident as an act of election-related violence. From People's Television Network Manila, Luisa Erispe, Balitang Pambansa.